Unfortunately, this is a video that I've had to put off making for quite some time now. I got backlogged during the holidays with a bunch of projects for Billow, a bunch of projects for this channel to finish the year strong, and then actually some side projects. It's a good problem to have, having so many projects going on, but this is a product that I am very excited about because I feel like it is going to help me with my 8-to-5 job. Hey y'all, I'm Milledge Austin. Welcome back to my channel. Like I said in the intro, this is a product that I have actually had for quite some time and I've wanted to do a video, and I finally got through a bunch of backlog and I'm ready to finally review this. And what it is this is the Rocware RC08 Mini All-in-One Video Soundbar. And before we get too much further into this, I do want to say that Rocware reached out to me and asked me to do this review. They sent me this unit free of charge, so I did not buy it, but they don't get any say in this video. They did not send me a script. I'm not sending this to them for their review before I post it. These are my thoughts on this unit, so that's part of the great thing. But I just wanted you to know that I did not buy this piece of equipment myself. It was sent to me. But why would I agree to do a review on this piece of tech? And it comes down to the fact that in laptops, the built-in cameras suck. The built-in mics suck. The built-in speakers suck. And now I know that there are some outliers. There are some companies that have done very well and given you some decent built-in cameras, some really good speakers that some people talk about, and the mics aren't bad. But all in all, I don't like using those built-in pieces for my Teams and Zoom interviews. And it's you know, it doesn't always look the quality that you want it to. With a built-in camera, you're at the mercy of how your laptop weighs. And this is actually something that my wife likes to complain about. We work at the same university, and so I call her from time to time and she calls me from time to time to kind of talk about some things that we may be working on. And she always hates how my camera feels like it is looking down. And so I have to make sure that and I have 3 screens, I have to make sure that I take the team screen down so that I'm looking down at the camera. So it'd just be nice to be able to put this on top of one of my other screens and be able to look like I'm actually engaging with the person, whether it's my wife, whether it's a client, whether it's a student, faculty, staff. So let's go through some of the specs, and it might help if it's the right side up. Let's go through some of the specs on the RC08. It comes with a 1080p full HD camera according to the box. It has 90 degrees field of view. It has 3 meters up to 3 meters for voice pickup, has autofocus on the camera, a 4x digital zoom, but it has everything in it that you need to be able to start conducting your online interviews. So let's go ahead and get this open and see what it looks like. All right. Oh, 2 units, okay. So that first one is your cords. Let's take a look at that first. Tear that open. All right, and so it does come with a really decent, nice sized and good feeling USB-A to USB-C. So you got your USB cord that you need to get everything going. But this is what the unit looks like. And it kind of looks like WALL-E from that movie. Definitely looks like a little droid, but you've got your camera with a lens protector. I'll take that off in a second. And then this is supposed to be the speaker. Oh, wow, nice. That is really nice. It goes from here all the way up. And yes, it does have 360 degrees worth of motion. That's good. It's got some good tilt to it. Oh, let's get back in focus. There you go. You got a little, on the top here is a little switch to close and open the camera. I know that that is a big thing. People don't want to be viewed when they don't want to be viewed. So if you are able to just have it plugged in idle, you want to be able to close that so you can have some privacy. Again, the USB-C is on the back right there at the bottom. And something cool to note is this doesn't have to live on your computer because it has a 1/4 inch thread at the bottom of that. So you could, in theory, put this on a tripod set off to the side, and you could use it that way. That way you could kind of address either, you could be looking at your screen and look over to them, something like that. So yeah, you could use this off of your computer. So let's go ahead and actually get, and actually I think Looks like we have 2 microphones. A little dot there and a little dot there. I wonder how this would attach to the computer. Or, oh, maybe you set it like that. I don't know, let's get into it. So I've got a little bit of a poor man's setup going here to try and test this. I have my work laptop here with the Rockware 08 on top, and I have my personal laptop, the HP here, and it is actually recording the screen. That way I can see what it looks like. And right now, to be honest, it doesn't look terrible. Looks pretty good. So we'll see how that screen looks when I bring that in. But it really is just as simple as plugging in the USB-C to the back, plugging the USB-A into your laptop, and it automatically recognizes it was ready to go. Something to note, what I was thinking was the power button is actually the mute button. So if you press on the back there, you can actually get this to mute. I feel like that this looks really good. It is indeed using that. And what I'll do is I will also do this. Let's go here. I'm going to choose a different camera. This is what my integrated camera looks like. So this right here is the camera for the Dell, just to kind of give you a little bit of a comparison. And then we're going to go back here, and again we're going to go to the Rockware, and now this is off of the Rockware. I feel like it's a better field of view. Let's take a look. Oh, stopped video. There we go. So integrated webcam. That is this. This is its color. I haven't touched anything off of it. And then this is the Rockware. It's got definitely a better field of view. It lets you see a lot more. I feel like the colors definitely are more true and look a lot better. Like I said, integrated webcams, they're not really made all that great, especially on these old Dells. I'm not a fan of this. Very orange. I'm not an Oompa Loompa. But then you go back to the Rockware, and I feel like it's got much better color. It's got a little bit better field of view, like I said. So yeah, that's pretty darn good. We can unmute this thing. So yeah, it really is that simple for whatever you're using it for. I imagine that there are some other uses where you could easily plug in the Rockware, and like I said, it'll sit on a tripod. You could probably use it for some other kind of things, some presentations. This computer, as you can see, if I'm trying to do anything with my webcam, I'm usually sitting way too high and I'm having to move it all kinds of places. Whereas with the Rockware, it'll be nice to set it up on my other screens, and I'll be able to move it around. At first, I wasn't a fan of how this clips on, as far as you set the screen in here. You set this here, and actually here, I'll just show you what we do. So you take it and you do this. And so it kind of sits like that. Whereas, you know, I was kind of hoping that it would like clip somehow, but right there, and you put it in the center, and then you're able to twist and move and turn it however you need to. It's a little tougher to do one-handed, but there we go. Now we're getting it one-handed. So yeah, we're able to twist and move it however we need to, able to adjust. And that's the Rockware RC08 Mini All-in-One Soundbar. Again, it comes with a 1080p camera, comes with the speaker and 2 mics. It clips very nicely to your computer. It's got 360-degree rotation to the side, as well as very good tilt. I love the idea that you can have the 1/4-20 there, and that you can put this on a tripod somewhere. I remember when I was working at the church, we were trying to do a happy birthday message to somebody who was on hospice. They were not able to be there in person, and so one of the Sunday schools wanted to talk to her, and having one of these is a really, really big benefit. So I do like being able to do that, so that it's not just hooked up to a laptop, it's not hooked up to an external screen. So I like this a lot. I'm definitely looking forward to using this in the workplace. Anyways, I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that this was informative. If you did like this, please hit the like button. I greatly appreciate it, and I will catch you in another video.